Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and in today's video I am going to talk about color harmony and the things that have helped me achieve color harmony in my paintings. This is a lesson on my Patreon which I am giving it for free, so watch till the end to get the most value out of it. Without any further ado, let us get into the video. Hi everyone, welcome to my Patreon if you guys are watching this on Patreon, and in today's video we are going to talk about color harmony. Especially for my Patreons, it's more of like a talk. Since I have finished a painting in red color, the dominant color was red, and I thought why not talk about color harmony. And you'd be thinking why color harmony is so important that artists pay a lot of attention to it. Well, color harmony, it's like music. You know, your painting is like music to the eyes, and when there are a lot of colors which are contrasting, sometimes it looks very beautiful the way artist does it, but other times that might also be very distracting for the eyes, and that is why people will have a color scheme in some of their paintings. For example, in night scenes they'll be having blue as the dominant color, and sometimes they'll have orange as the dominant color. So things work like this. Today we are going to talk about cadmium red, and why we are going to talk about cadmium red is because first of all I have done a painting with that, and I feel that red is a beautiful color and we should consider all the colors which are in harmony with the color red. As a beginner artist, first of all let us see a painting as with a monochromatic color. First we will see the position of red in the color wheel. When the artists are beginning out, they have to experiment with all different colors. They have to keep experimenting. Now if you are also a beginner, you need to see all the properties of different colors, and that you could do by choosing a monochromatic color scheme. Suppose you have taken red as the color scheme, and you will go to the color wheel and see where red lies. As you can see in this color wheel, the red lies near oranges and purple, right? Now if you want the color to look a little bit more brighter side, you can add oranges or warms to it, warm colors, and in case if you want to dull it down, you can add purples or blue to it. So first of all, take a single red which could be your cadmium red. Suppose in this example, in this painting I have taken cadmium red as my dominant color. So in this painting, as you can see, in the highlighted areas I have used a little bit of orange mixed with yellow in order to show the light is falling on the flower in this direction, and in the shadow areas I have used purples in order to show darkness or shadows. They say that purples are used for shadows, but that is always not the case. You can use different colors also to put in shadows, but I have used a color which will go very well with red. Now as a beginner artist, you need to try out different colors. So take out your palette with red colors and choose different colors from red. You can take cadmium red, alizarin crimson, or you can also use quinacridine rose madder, colors like that, like the red shades of colors. Red will fall into pinkish as well as into purplish shades, right? Pinkish being more to the bluish side, and then the oranges will be towards more of the yellow side. So there you can differentiate between the warm colors and the cool colors, right? The colors towards the blue side will become cooler colors, and the warmer colors will be the color towards the yellow side. Now when you're beginning out, just experiment with reds and play with the values. Like you will take red suppose, and then mix it with greens, so that your red will become darker, even more darker, because the complementary to red is green. So now when you are experimenting with a single color, like say red color, then you can mix it with your greens and play with the values. Just take a picture or go out in nature. Well, probably if you are a portrait painter, you can paint a portrait entirely with reds, and if you are a landscape painter, you can paint the entire landscape with red colors with add a little bit of green in order to make the hues of reds darker, and you can also add whites to make them brighter for the lighter values. So you can do value studies with monochromatic colors. And also one more thing what you can do is you can play with different range of colors. You have to not be limited to only cadmium red. You can use other colors like the pinks, which are in the color wheel you can see the pinks are closer to reds, and also the purples. So you can mix all this array of the colors together and you can bring out a beautiful painting. And you can try out different colors, taking red as the main color scheme. Now the second thing is when you're using red as the dominant color, wherein you have included other colors also. Well, I will explain you in a normal easy way. What happens is that you can have red as the dominant color, and then but you have to dull down all the other colors. How you're gonna make the color harmony is like you can mix your reds with all the colors which are present in your painting. Like suppose you have greens, you can mix them with red, so that your dominant color will be red, but then you have a little bit of green which is dulled down, and that will not compete against the red, and then it will look more pleasing, I would say. So you can mix your greens with a little bit of reds, your blues also with reds, and then your entire painting will be centered around red. So in a way I'm just trying to say that you can mix all the colors you're going to include in your palette with reds, a little bit of red, in order to generate a color harmony. So this was a simple hack. And what is the other thing you can do is you can paint normally with the same paintbrush without washing it. If you're not washing the paintbrush, reds will always be there, and then when you're putting that on your canvas, you will generate color harmony. And then another thing would be color gamuts. I have learned this from James Gurney, another artist, and he has spoken about color gamuts, wherein onto the color wheel you will take a color wheel and you will cut out shapes, and then you will only use those colors which are coming in that shape. Like suppose you're taking a triangular shape, the whatever colors are there, just put them on your palette and then use to paint that painting. In that way also you can take red as the dominant colors, and other colors will be hued down or grayed, a little bit of gray will be there. I'm really sorry for the birds chirping. I am outside and I'm shooting outside because the lighting is good here. So yeah, that was about the red color and the color gamuts. And also what else you can do, whatever things are applied to the red color will also apply to other colors. If you want to know about the color harmonies of other colors, you can always mention that in the comment section. I hope this video was useful for you, and you would try this week with your red as the dominant color, and let us see the results. I would like to see your paintings also, whatever work you're doing, so you can just mention those things in your comment section here, and I would have a look at it. Mention down below what are the things you would like to see in the upcoming videos. So Patreon will work like this, that every week I'll be putting more kind of content. So I'll be showing you the demonstrations, and there will be live classes also, as in wherein live Q&As will also be. Guys, thank you so much for watching my video, and you guys can support me on my Patreon or can support me here on YouTube by subscribing and clicking the like button. Thank you once again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.